About running Linux on a Chromebook. This in particular is the HP Chromebook 14. So this is a continuation of the running Linux on series. So I've done a video on running Linux on my $35 laptop and running Linux on a Pentium 4. Compared to those machines, this is obviously a lot more powerful. But the reason I'm doing this video is there are a few tweaks you have to do, and it's not as easy to run Linux on a Chromebook. But this is a perfect machine to run it on. It's made for Chrome OS, which is Linux-based, so, yep, when everything goes pretty smoothly, it's really fast, and yeah, there's a few things I had to do. I'll talk about that, and kind of, before I get into that, I'm going to show you the hardware, and then I'm going to do a screen recording and show you what I've been working with. Before I get into the video, I'm going to kind of show you what I've been working with. So, when you install Lightning Linux on this, you have to use something called CBIOS, or that's the way I did it, and it allows you to boot from SD cards, hard drives, whatever. So I installed Lightning Linux to this SD card, 128 gigabyte PNY. It's not very good for the SD card for sure, but you know, it's worth it. I never used this SD card, and I don't really think I would ever find a use for it, since I use like micro SD cards for like my phone and stuff. You have a regular USB port, a SIM port, and this computer came with free T-Mobile membership, or free, SIM with 200 megabytes a month, so that's really cool. And so to get this to work, I really didn't have to do anything. After I installed, this worked perfectly, and I will show that in a little bit. Moving on to the other side, we have an HDMI port, which I haven't tried out. We have two USB 3.0 ports. Well, I'm sure the HDMI works. I'm sure, yeah, and these ports work too. Headphone jack. Also, I checked that out. We have like a lock here, and yeah. So now let's look at the inside. Okay, I'll start with this trackpad, and this was kind of probably the most annoying part of this. It took a little bit of tinkering to get it to work like really well, but it's fine and it's really simple to do. I'll show you that in a little bit. Essentially, what was happening is you had to kind of press down hard to get everything to register well. So I just put in a simple command I found, and that fixed everything. So I'll show that in a little bit. Maybe in the future I'll make it so you can easily select that if you're on a Chromebook. So yeah. Keyboard I really like. Kind of has a little bit of a weird texture, but you get used to it really quick. So yeah. One weird thing about this keyboard is, of course, it doesn't have like a Windows key. So it's really strange, but it doesn't even have the caps lock, and the F keys are really weird. This is like for like a web browser, so you can go back, forth, reload, full screen, and yeah, a bunch of other stuff. So pretty much everything worked here except the full screen button. And so I just went into the settings and remapped this just to make sure it all worked. I'll show that in a sec, because you can remap keys easily in Lightning Linux. Also, I changed this search key to open up Chrome, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's what it does in Chrome OS, and I like that. Even though I could make it open up the search thing, I actually prefer to Chrome, because that's, you know, really what I like to go to. So, yeah, and yeah, so it's kind of a little bit of a weird keyboard, but everything's good. And then also the screen, a lot of people said they didn't like it, but I didn't find it to be bad or anything, especially because, I mean, I've been using horrible screens like on my Inspiron. So yeah, it's nothing really new. And then we have the camera here. This is one of the worst cameras ever, or webcams. I really don't care whoever wanted a good, I mean, not whoever wanted, but like, why would you really want a good camera? It doesn't really matter on a computer. I mean, I can see why, but most people probably don't really care. I really don't care. It's good to have a camera because I use Skype sometimes. And yeah, so it's nice to have a camera. This has a camera. It's really bad, but I really don't care. Also has a microphone, which of course you'll see in a little bit when I'm doing my screen recordings. So yeah, let's boot this thing up. So let's press the power button, and we should start booting up. It takes a second here. It's not going to boot directly into Lightning Linux. So now we're here, and now we press Control L, and I can always let's press Control D actually first, just to boot into Chrome OS, so I can show you that. And that all works. Let me make sure. Okay, so yeah, sorry about that. And then you can see I can log in. Chrome OS works perfectly. So that's really cool. And then, so yeah, let's shut this down, and I'll show you how to boot into Lightning Linux. Okay, so this screen you press Control L, and now we should boot into Lightning Link. So we're using the C BIOS, press Escape, and we can select this on top is the SD card. So just press 1, and it should start booting. So after we get to the grub, so yeah, you can see we're in the grub. Do whatever we want. You can see we have Lightning Linux 3.1.1. So yeah, I was going to put well, this actually from using Lightning Linux 3.1.1 on this computer, it really gave me a lot of ideas for Lightning Linux 2, and yeah, pretty much Lightning Linux 2 was based off of me using Lightning Linux on this computer and finding some things I really wanted to change. So yeah, I'll talk about that in a little bit, but yeah, so let's boot this up. We're all booted up, so I'm just going to type my password. You can see we have the Lightning Linux HP Chromebook 14. All booted up now. Let's switch over to recording from the screen. Okay, so I'm now recording the screen using Simple Screen Recorder, which is built in. So, yep, Simple Screen Recorder. So yeah. So let's go over, just kind of go over what I was talking about. So first of all, you can see that I have the Intel Celeron. It's a dual core at 1.4 GHz, really nice performance. It's Haswell based, so yep. 64-bit of course, and you can see 123.3 gigabyte. Well, it's 128, but whatever. Gigabyte SD card. So yeah, we can go to disk usage. We can check that out. 88 gigabytes used, and these are all the other partitions for Chrome OS. But yeah, that's the SD card. So yeah. Next, I want to show what I changed for the mouse, because that was definitely something I want to talk about. So basically, I just made this right here as a startup application. And so went to startup applications, clicked add, and basically just put in the name as mouse. You can name whatever you want, and typed in this. And this fixed all the problems I was having when it was really hard to kind of drag the mouse. So this made it a lot easier, and now it's pretty much completely normal. So yeah, and you can see there's just some other stuff. So yeah, and so yeah, and then let's look at the keyboard, because again I said there was some stuff I changed for that. You can see keyboard, custom shortcuts, Chrome. So I made that so when you click the search button, it'll open Chrome. So that's definitely something helpful. I also made it fix the full screen button. So I'll show you that. So now you can just click it, and you get a full screen. Before that didn't work, even though it was weird. There was a setting here, but for some reason that didn't just map to it automatically. So yeah, everything works really well, which is really nice. And yeah, so I want to go into like some things, how this really inspired Lightning Linux 2, or a lot of the changes that took place there. The main ones were really P-Sensor, because I was playing around with this computer and I was like, wow, this computer really does not get hot. So I checked this out, and I wanted to install this thing called P-Sensor, and I thought it was really cool. You can check out your temperatures, starts on boot, you can change it to Fahrenheit, whatever you feel comfortable with. Sorry. And yeah, so that was really cool. And also what I did is I switched the web browser to Chrome, because I found Firefox was actually a little slower. I did the side-by-side test, and it just was slower, which was a little weird, but yeah, so I decided to switch to that, and yeah, so I'll show that now just to show my experience with it. Okay, so another thing to mention is actually Chrome opened up faster, but that's actually I'm using Chromium, but it's essentially the same thing. But anyways, let's search Lightning Linux on both of these browsers in Google. Do both private, so Lightning Linux and Lightning Linux. Oh shoot. Okay, whatever. So yep, there we go. And so that's basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this first and then click this, because I can't click them at the first time, of course, and we're going to see which one loads faster. So click that. You can see there was definitely a delay there. And Chrome loaded so much faster. And I mean, you got to say that's pretty good. And so yeah, it's a lot faster. And yes, that's definitely definitely something. That's why I switched. I tried without the add-ons stuff that I added, and it was also a lot slower. So both ways, it's just worse. So that's why I switched to using Chrome. And of course, I mean, I don't really need to go over this, but everything is really snappy on here. Of course, I'm also recording in the background, so that might change a little bit. But let's do Lightning Linux, and you can check this out. So this is, of course, we're recording in the background, so it's definitely using a little bit of CPU, but.
So with Lightning Linux 3 right around the corner, I really wanted to put Lightning Linux to its paces.
See if we can watch this. It's lower quality. I don't really know how hard we're gonna be able to push it because of recording, but this can easily play 1080p video.
So I decided to
It's not
pull
recording.
out.
Yep, you can see it still can easily play. So, and yeah, you can use the keys too. So I can use those to go back and forth, which is pretty cool, without having to move the mouse like that. Pretty lazy, but whatever. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So web browsing is really good on this machine. I mean, I guess that's what this is built. This actually has 4 gigabytes of RAM as well. So that is really nice. So the last thing I want to show, I mean, you can pretty much see that this can do most things, is gaming. So I guess we're gonna do a little gaming. So I'll start off with something simple, and this game I'm just gonna show just because I really like it. It's called GNU Jump. It's really simple, and it's really fun. I found this. Reminds me a lot of Doodle Jump. Pretty sure there's also another game like this, but yeah, it's really a fun game. And if you're just playing it by yourself, it's not that fun. But if you're playing with friends, it gets really competitive. So I know it sounds stupid, but it's just a fun game to play when you're bored. And yeah, of course, obviously it runs really well on here. So yeah. So next thing I'm gonna check out is, of course, I'm just gonna do Doom and Quake, which I always do. Let's do Doom first, and we'll do 1 level. And I made it so I can look around with this. And I can use the WASD for like strafing and stuff. So, why am I doing so bad? This is really bad. Okay, that was sad. But whatever. Okay, so okay, doing a little better now. Oh God, not better. Never mind. Okay. Let's get this guy. There, got him. I think there's a where are you? Okay, that's not good. I think there we go. Should be able to go down here. Some health and ammo, whatever. Get this. It was not the best way to go through, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, the controls are a little getting used to just because I'm used to a keyboard and mouse, but still, really good. And if you're used to this kind of stuff, you definitely can do good. Okay, get this, and then actually there's one more thing I can do. I'm pretty sure. Go around there. Yep, and get the shotgun. I know there's another secret further back, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, now I have the shotgun and stuff, and yeah, I can play through that round. So Doom obviously runs really well. Check out Quake. So yeah, gaming is really nice on this computer. I mean, of course, especially old gaming, and you can do some wine on here. And yeah, so that's cool. Let's turn this on. Okay, so I don't know why I turned it on critical sync, but okay. And then okay, we can do hard. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die, but whatever. Okay, so. Yeah. Should have done Nightmare, but yeah, then I would definitely die. Okay. I mean, between Doom and Quake, I think I like Quake better, but it's a hard pick there. Okay, so yeah, get all these guys. So many guys. Okay. I'm actually doing better than Doom. Okay. This is the part where I always get killed. So I'm gonna go and there's like always a million guys right there. Oh, I guess I got them all. I think I'm kind of used to Nightmare. Oh, when there are guys there. Okay. Okay. Go up here. Okay. Yep. Probably a bad decision to go up here, but whatever. Okay. There's gonna be a guy right there. I think. Yeah. Oh God, that was so bad. What am I doing? Okay. This. I guess I'll just use this for now. Take all these guys out. Oh God. Okay, there we go. How to waste ammo 101. Yeah, just kind of like randomly. Okay, there we go, whatever. Go down here. Yeah, God, okay. I'm just trying to go as fast as I can. Okay, get these guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, whatever. I mean, I don't think hard is that bad. Nightmare's a good amount harder, but yeah. So that was it for Quake, and let's do one like newer game. So check out. Do we have Reddit clips on here? Yeah, Reddit clips. Oh God, I'm gonna turn the sound down a little bit. Turn it so you can kind of hear it. Games. Line practice. We'll do deathmatch, and I'm warning you, I am actually horrible at this game. So, yeah. So again, frame rates are probably not good. I mean, the frame rates are probably still going to be good, but if I wasn't recording again, the frame rates would be better. And normally, since the computers I'm using are so bad, I have to record from my phone, but this time I didn't, so yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so frame rates look good. You know, impressive, but I think that's just because of the recording, and they're still good. I'm pretty sure I have like everything on max. So we're not gonna play a full round because oh God, yep, I almost killed my own guy. Okay. Yeah. Wait, did I even kill him? I mean, oh, yay, first blood. So I guess I didn't kill the other guy. I don't know. It's kind of hard because, like, kind of just kill my own guys half the time. Oh God, where am I even going? Oh, wait, what? Okay, yep, I killed my own guy. Whoa, that was a stutter. Okay, yep, I'm dead. But yeah, quick game. So yeah, gaming is really great. Everything is really great on this laptop. Using it as my main laptop was not a problem at all. Barely noticed the difference from using it on my other laptop. So, I want to go over a few things before I wrap this up. The camera, which I mentioned earlier, and the cellular. So as you can see, the camera is not that good, but truthfully, the only thing, or what I just use a computer camera for, and I'm guessing most of you do, is just for like Skype calls or maybe a quick picture for a profile. So it doesn't really matter that much, to me at least. And so to do this, I'm just using Cheese, which comes built in. There's effects you can use, and also you can do video, photo, whatever you want to do. So yeah. So next up is cellular, and to set this up, basically just go into the system settings, and then you can go to network, and of course I have Wi-Fi turned off, and then go to mobile broadband, add new connection, Next, so this should be the right settings. I'm not exactly sure, but just because I don't really know the whole plan with this, but yeah. So then just like this, I'm pretty sure this should all work. And then now I'll open up Chrome and show you. So as you can see, I'm now connected. So let's browse as guest, and yeah, you can see Wi-Fi's off, broadband's on, and we can go to Lightning Linux, and let's go here. It's gonna be a little slower than Wi-Fi, of course, but should load, and yeah, it's all good. So yeah, that's cool. And that's pretty much it. So yeah. So last thing before I go, I noticed that in some of the gameplay video that it was a little choppy and the frame rates weren't amazing, and I'm sorry about that. That has nothing to do with what I experienced in like Doom and stuff. It was really, really smooth across the board of all the games, and yeah, it's just a problem with the recording, so I apologize for that, but yeah, just to let you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it showed you, you can run Lightning Linux on a Chromebook, and if you have a Chromebook, maybe you want to check it out. So thanks for watching.